Hello, everyone, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru coming at you with a full movie review. This is on the new Apple Plus movie, The Gorge, starring Anna Taylor-Joy, Miles Teller, and Sigourney Weaver. I had a lot of anticipation going into this film, guys. It, of course, just dropped this Valentine's Day on February 14th on the streamer Apple TV Plus. So without further ado, let me go into a bit of a bio for it and give you my thoughts. Um, so I've got a bit of information pulled up on a screen right here. So going into the Rotten Tomatoes score, it is sitting at a 61%, which I think is fair for this movie. It earned quite a bit up there as far as Rotten Tomatoes go. Um, Okay, so we got the bio here. Two highly trained operatives are approached to posts in guard towers on opposite sides of a vastly highly classified gorge. Protecting the world from a mysterious evil that lurks within, they work together to keep the secret in the gorge. Like I said, this is a very interesting film. I predominantly put it on because of the cast. Miles Teller has only gotten better over the years, as well as Anna Taylor Joy. I've liked her performances a lot. Um, Sigourney Weaver is always a great watch. So all of them did a fantastic job in this movie. I didn't really know what the premise was from this. Given the trailers and everything, I assumed it was going to be a monster horror film. And it pretty much is that, guaranteed. Going into a bit of spoilers here, um, we do get to see they are involved in a bit of a Cold War skirmish up here at this gorge. They came to an agreement after the end of World War II that on both sides, the Western Allies and the European forces would have an outpost guard station protecting the rest of the world from this the evil that lies in the gorge. Of course, they go into how um, they, of course, have to come in contact with these creatures. They eventually come to call them the Hollow Men, based off of a poem, which I thought was very cool, very Lovecraftian. I thought at first they were maybe going to go into the idea of a hollow earth or something else, given that this film was done by Legendary. I was kind of hoping they would tie this film into the Godzilla Kong franchise. We, however, did not get to see that. It was its own standalone story, given that during the events of World War II, the creation of the atom bomb here in the western United States, they showed that this gorge was a testing facility for weapons grade biological weapons, where they showed that the tested material got out of containment, and it affected everyone in the gorge. I thought it was very interesting. We got to see that there was a town down there, very Silent Hill like, or Resident Evil. So really cool. The creature effects were really awesome to see the soldiers that were part tree. It got very Annihilation vibes. If you guys have seen that Natalie Portman film, it felt very much like that. So interesting concept. Love the action. The chemistry between Miles Teller and Anna Taylor Joy, I thought was believable. It seemed like a genuine, not fake relationship between highly skilled operatives. So that was cool to see. Of course, we got to see Sigourney Weaver playing a villain. I liken this to her performance in the Paul movie, where she played also a military villain. Uh, so I kind of like to see her play a better role. I like to see her in this upcoming Mandalorian film. We've heard that she's going to be introduction into Star Wars. So Sigourney Weaver is going to be doing that, and of course her work with James Cameron in the Avatar films. I'd like to see her in more of those. But whenever we see her in something like this, I like to see her, but at the same time, I don't like to see her taken out as a villain. So forewarning for those of you that are big Sigourney Weaver fans, she's a villain in this. But interesting take on all of the concept of these shifts that they have to hold, and no communication with the outside world, and the fact that these creatures down there were our own soldiers we sent down there, knowing that they would be exposed to this weapons grade um, bioweapon. I thought was a very interesting take on a concept for a story. I'm really ticked off that this movie didn't get a theatrical release because I feel like it could have made money, a lot of money, given that the director, I want to go into, let me pull him up real quick. Okay, I got him. Scott Ded Dedrickson. I hope I'm saying his name right. Dedrickson. He's predominantly done horror films, but he's also responsible for the first Doctor Strange in 2016. So I really liked that first Doctor Strange movie. I thought it was fantastically done. He's also responsible for, of course, The Exorcism of Emily Rose in 2005. Um, we've got Sinister from 2012, The Black Phone. So he's done a lot of work with Ethan Hawke, which is interesting to see. Um, moving on from there, The Devil or Deliver Us from Evil, 2014. He did the rebooted The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves. So he's directed some pretty infamous films. Like I said, Sinister and Sinister 2. Some of the best horror films ever made, in my opinion. Um, Looks like he also was responsible for um, one of the VHS 1985 in 2023. So he's done a lot of horror stuff. Interesting to see Apple TV Plus picked him up to direct this film. I kind of wish it had a theatrical release so it could make some money. But like I said, if you guys have Apple TV Plus, you can watch it for free on the streamer. It also says you can watch it with your Paramount, or sorry, not Paramount, with your Amazon Prime subscription. I'm not sure if that's true, given that it's a Apple TV Plus movie. But it says online that you can watch it on Prime Video as well. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on The Gorge from 2025. I know this is one of my most anticipated films of the year. It didn't quite live up to the hype like I thought it would, but it was a very good film. Um, what did you guys think of this movie? If you've seen it yet, if you haven't, go check it out. Make sure you guys are leaving a like on the video, commenting down below. What are your thoughts on all the things I've been checking out? Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and on Threads. Until next time, make sure you guys have a good one and stay safe. Bye bye.